hate to admit it, I really do, but I need help from a man. What am I supposed to do about this?
She needs a man, not for love or companionship, because she can't reach her smoke detector. This really is modern dating in one video. She doesn't want a partner, she wants a ladder. I would encourage modern women to just stop, take a pause for a moment, and consider, can modern women not see how dehumanizing this is? Men reduced to walking toolkits? Install my shelves, move my desk, kill that spider, be useful and then disappear. When was it, I wonder? Like, what was the year when laziness became a feminine virtue? I'm sorry, but can this woman not buy her own ladder? Just think for a moment what the reaction online would be if a man posted a TikTok of him doing the dishes saying, "This is why I need a woman." The outrage would be instant. The shame, the insults, the cancellation. But when a woman does it, it's cute. It's funny. It's a quirky little TikTok video. No, I'm sick of women getting a free pass on this. Viewing men in this way is not cute. It's dark, it's exploitative, and it's got to stop.
We listen and we don't judge.
Remember when I knew you for like 4 days and you helped me move my apartment and a couple other guys showed up to help me move too?
Yeah.
I was going on dates with them too. I just invited everyone I was dating at the time to help me move my apartment. There was like 3 dudes that I was all dating. We don't judge.
I was hoping you'd move against my competition.
It was just like casual dates here and there. We don't judge. I've been holding that in for like 2 years. It feels good to get that off my chest.
I don't know if I'm just cynical or if I've seen too much or if I just see it too clearly, but I don't find this funny. Her dating all of these guys, getting them all together to help her move apartment and then hiding this from her boyfriend of 2 years, I find her laughter unnerving. And women using men like this during dating is so common. And a lot of people will say, well, modern dating is broken. But here's an interesting thought experiment. What if it's not? What if the dating market is working exactly as it's intended? It's just that you, as a man, were never told the rules. You thought that dating was still like it was for your grandparents. Getting to know somebody, building towards a marriage, a future, a family. But that woman sitting across the table from you, she's not moving towards commitment. She's moving a couch, and you're just another set of hands. It's not about you, it's about what you can do for her. And I think that's what's changed for me, is because once you see it, you can't unsee it. You've got guys going on dates with women, and he's trying to vet her as a potential wife, as the future mother of his children. That's what his intention is, but she's not playing that game. She's operating under a whole different set of values. And then suddenly you realize that what looked like chaotic, irrational behavior from her actually makes complete sense once you wake up to her true agenda. That is what we're going to talk about in this video. But first, I want to tell you guys that during the summer here in Australia, whenever I was at the beach, working in my garden, or riding my bike, I had one constant companion: my Raycon earbuds. I love this product. It's made my life so much easier, and you are going to love them too. In my life, I can't be the only one who swaps devices all the time. I go from my phone to my tablet to my laptop. I can't help it. Each device is just better at certain tasks. But that's what's awesome about the sponsor of today's video, because their product, the Raycon earbuds, they have multi-point connectivity, which means I don't need to go messing around with Bluetooth settings. They just know where I'm at. I can go from making a fire, listening to a podcast, to editing videos on my laptop, just like that. And the sound is crisp. The active noise cancellation means I'm locked in. They're black, sleek, and the case is wireless charging. Just drop them on the pad and go. For 10 minutes of charging, you get 90 minutes of battery with a total playtime of 32 hours. It's amazing. So go to buyraycon.com/AlexGrace to get 15% off Raycon's best-selling everyday earbuds. Brought to you by Raycon. Okay, back to the video and the reasons why women are dating. We've already spoken about practical convenience. What about clout?
So I went on a date, and it's with that guy that half of you think is awesome and the other half of you think is a red flag. He showed up with these beautiful white roses. And we went out for dinner and drinks. But then I was like, I honestly just want to come home. It's freezing cold and I just want to put on sweatpants and chill. So now we are about to watch a movie, trash TV. It's round 2. What do you think out of 10?
It's so hard to watch. She doesn't want you. She wants content for her Instagram. You're not a man, you're a prop. To women like this, men fall in the same category as like handbags and jewelry. You're just there to enhance her image, to sell the illusion of being this girl who's like desirable and worshipped. Yeah, she loved the flowers that you brought her, but not as any symbol of commitment, but as proof of her appeal. You as the man, you're wanting connection, but she's just harvesting you as fuel for her ego. And that's why she never asks you questions about you, but she lights up the second it's about her. I pity the men who haven't figured this out yet. Women like this, she doesn't want him. She wants the feeling that he gives her. She's not interested in building anything real. She's just wanting validation.
I love when these men think I'm being for real on Hinge. Babe, I'm not here to conversate. This is for my validation only. I don't care that you have a dog. I don't care that you traveled out of the country last summer. Like, we're on a time crunch, babe. Swipe right, tell me I'm pretty, and keep it moving.
She's not looking for love. She's looking for likes. This is the purpose in dating, validation. Do you get that? She's not on the app to meet someone. She's on there so she can feel pretty. Get the match, get the compliment, and disappear. That's the whole game. You see, it's not a dating app. It's just a vending machine for her self-worth. Yes, it's selfish. Yes, it's manipulative and dehumanizing, but it's never called out because when women use men, we don't call it cruel. We call it confidence. She's a powerful woman. Look at her going after what she wants. There's no thought about what the cost is to the man. You guys have probably experienced this. Like out of the blue, you just get a text from this girl from your past. Something like, hey, I was just thinking about you. Dude, do not flatter yourself. She was not thinking about you. What she's thinking about is whether or not you are thinking about her. Most likely, she just got rejected by some guy and her self-esteem is draining and she desperately reaches out to you because she needs to plug the leak. It's about her. You were never a person. You were just a fix, craved by a validation junkie.
Woman logic is that although I don't want to date him, I want him to want to date me. Like, even if I don't like him that much, I want him to be like downright, absolutely, tremendously down bad over me. Like, I don't care. I'm gonna need him to want to get on one knee. And I wouldn't say yes, but I'm gonna need him to do that. This is so psychotic.
She doesn't want you. She wants your obsession so that she can put it up on a shelf like a trophy. Are you listening to this? Do you still think that women are the romantic ones? It's time to wake up. You have been lied to. Women can look at relationships in a highly transactional way. When these types of women look at the roster of men that they have orbiting them, all the guys ready to do her favors, just desperate for a crumb of her attention, she doesn't feel guilty. She feels proud. She feels like she's smart. She thinks, I'm so clever. I've got a guy for giving me rides. I've got a guy for furniture. I've got a guy to text when I'm bored or I'm feeling bad about myself. And she'll keep leading you on without it ever going anywhere because she doesn't really want you. She wants to know that she could have you if she ever needed something.
I have a couple of boyfriends. I hope they're not watching. Maybe like 4 or 5.
Are you sleeping with all 5 of them?
Not all of them. Depends on the situation.
Why not all? What's the deciding factor?
Well, there's different guys for different situations. Some guys, I just want to go to... I forgot that I'm recording this.
Some guys, you just want to what?
There's different purposes for different tools.
One's a shovel, one's a knife, one's a fork.
Yeah, honestly, the one that I'm fucking, never gonna get in a relationship with him. He doesn't have the job, the finances, none of that.
So why even open yourself up to a guy like that?
Great dick.
It's not about commitment. It's not about connection. It's about categories. And in all likelihood, you're in the wrong one. If she slept with this other guy straight away, but she made you wait, that's not chance. That's hierarchy. Different men, different rules. One man gets her body, one man gets her time, another pays her rent, another moves her furniture. And most of these guys think that they're building something, but they're not. They're just getting used. It's not chaos, it's not confusion, it's a strategy. Because that type of woman, she doesn't want a man, she wants men. Each one serving a purpose, each one playing a part. This is what I'm telling you, don't be naive. You can't be out there dating, assuming that every woman that you interact with is looking for connection and commitment. Maybe she doesn't care about love, maybe she's not interested in getting married, but she's still dating. She has other agendas at play. And the whole dating process from her perspective is more like an audition to see what role you can play in her life. Are you going to be the taxi driver? Are you going to be the therapist? Or worst of all, are you going to be the wallet?
You think it's okay to date a man for money?
100%. I think if your man doesn't have money, you should leave him.
So why wouldn't you date a broke guy?
Because he's broke. I need to be able to go out to dinner. I need my nails done, my hair. I mean, like, we need stuff.
Yeah, she needs stuff, obviously. Why aren't women embarrassed to say this stuff out loud? Where is the shame? What happened to this culture where men aren't partners anymore? They're payment plans. Is this what the original feminists had in mind? Like, are they looking at this modern generation of women who see escorts and sugar babies and think that that's empowering, like that's something to aspire to? Is this what they had in mind? Men, please, do not fall for this. If every conversation somehow circles back to what she wants from you, then kindly point her to the nearest ATM, because that's what she's actually looking for. When you're dating a woman, you need to figure out what her true intentions are. And you don't learn that by asking her. You learn it by watching her. What is it that she focuses on? What does she value? Is it the money you spend, the favors you do her, the attention that you give? Pay attention, because if every conversation revolves around her wants, her needs, her image, then she's not interested in building a future, a partnership with you. She's just feeding off you. So how can you tell if the woman you're dating is high quality and she wants to connect with you and build something real? It's pretty simple. She'll ask questions about you. What you believe in, what are your thoughts, opinions, your values? What matters to you? What are you building? What kind of life are you creating for yourself? If she's curious, if she listens, if she adapts her own perspectives based on things that you say, that's different, that's good. That's a sign of a woman who's wanting to connect with you and learn who you are. That's the rule. If she's invested in you, then she's thinking long term. If she's only invested in what you give, then she's not planning on sticking around. She's only with you until it stops being convenient. But enough theory, it's time to get practical, because there is one question that you can ask at the very start of dating that will tell you everything that you need to know about her intentions. I'm going to spend the rest of the video explaining what that question is and why it works. If you want to keep watching, then come sign up on my Patreon. What you see posted here on YouTube, these are just the shortened, abridged versions of my videos. If you would like access to the full-length versions, please come and sign up at Patreon.